Oh, we live. Yo, dig. I gotta learn all my equipment. But I'm not gonna make no excuses. We're gonna roll with the story. We're gonna roll with the situation. We're gonna make do in Juan-O's world. So I know you saying, yo, why Juan-O got on that shirt? Where's his shirt? I got on this shirt because it's some clowns. Oh, we live. It's some clown shit going on in this video. I can't believe it. Now, since I've been on my Black Corrado thing, everybody like, why don't you do some Detroit stories? Why don't you talk about what's going on in your city? I will, but I won't just talk about what's going on in my city. I do something about it, and that's why I try and stay away from it. But this shit right here pissed me the fuck off. Check this out. This is crazy, and these women be calling this stepdaddy season and all this old motherfucking malarkey.
The disappearance of 13-year-old Naziah Harris now being treated as a homicide. Today, prosecutors charging a 41-year-old man in the case, a man who they say killed her.
He was a classic and expert groomer and pedophile. It's incredibly sad, incredibly unspeakable, and we want to bring justice to her and her family.
Pedophile.
Naziah Harris was last seen in early January after she got off the school bus. She has not been heard from or seen since.
Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy, you just heard there. She says there's overwhelming evidence that shows Harris is dead, but Jarvis Butts is responsible. Sean Lay joining us live. Prosecutors say the 13-year-old was pregnant, Sean, and that Butts.
First of all, Jarvis Butts. What the fuck kind of name is that? You got to be suspicious with that. And did you just tell me this 13-year-old young lady was pregnant? See, things like this be hard for somebody like me to talk about. You understand? Because to me, it's no excuse. My mother had me at 15 years old, and the community pretty much raised me. And it baffles me that kids with respectable parents, supposedly, or full families, supposedly, go through things like this. How the fuck is this young lady pregnant at 13 years old? And then, do you think she went out the house to get pregnant at 13 years old? Or somebody you allowed in that motherfucker did this shit? Now, see, stories like this is why I don't allow nobody around my kids. I don't give a fuck if it's your mama or granddaddy. I don't care. Now, the mothers of my kids may feel a little differently about this shit, but life has taught them differently too. I really don't give a fuck until your character has been proven to my kids, not even to me, but to them. I don't want you around my kids at all. And this
was the father.
Absolutely. More on that. And keep in mind here.
Why is this nigga around this young lady? He was the father. Why the fuck was he around this young lady? Now, in the Detroit YouTube, no, in the Facebook streets, they saying that this was the auntie's dude, and she was desperate for a man. But Kim Worthy tells me that he been grooming young ladies for a long time. Kim Worthy been a prosecutor for as long as I've been. She been a Detroit prosecutor for my whole life. So that means her office handled the case of this dude fucking with babies. Why is he out on the street? I know motherfuckers that got caught with 1 kilo. Kim Worthy still got their ass in jail. Why the fuck is someone that touches minors able to get the fuck out of jail ever? Tell me that. Tell.
Here we are, right here, talking about another.
But Diddy got the RICO. But Diddy about to get life. Diddy was fucking with all grown people that chased him around to be a part of what he was got going on. But motherfuckers like this touching kids get out in 2-3 years, and niggas, I guess, because he ain't crossed state lines. Fuck out of here.
Another Detroit teen, body not found but presumed dead at the hands of someone else. Here, the prosecutor says text messages between Naziah and this 41-year-old Jarvis Butts make the horrible link. Here's exactly what we know right now. Behind Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy, a selfie taken by 13-year-old Naziah Harris the day.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's really a little girl. See, I was never meant to be the father of some girls, but I have 2 daughters. And we might throw this nigga a party in jail. That's what we might do. We might throw this nigga.
She went missing January 9th.
She is smiling and waving and saying hello. But little did she know that she was really saying goodbye.
The prosecutor says evidence confirms 13-year-old Naziah was murdered allegedly at the hands of 41-year-old Jarvis Butts involved.
Mind you, this looked like one of them light-skinned niggas that the girls was choosing over me back in high school. I will give you a personal story about a girl that I liked a whole lot who ended up marrying the old little girl touching ass nigga that we went to high school with. But we ain't gonna expose people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, I'm cool with Whack 100, but I'm no exposer. I'm an investigator. But I will share personal stories with you. This sucker motherfucker right here is a whole ass nigga. To the max.
Involved with Naziah's aunt, but text messages between Butts and the teen show he was sexually abusing Naziah, even getting the teen pregnant.
You look at that face, and you do not see the horrors that she had gone through in her short life. The exploitation, the molestations, the sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she...
So this was the auntie's boyfriend. And then this is the auntie's boyfriend. Bitch, you that desperate? See, the women in my life, my mother, they always say, Juan-O, you be a little too hard on the women. Yo, do you know statistically a child has a better chance of being successful and not dealing with any of this, being raised by a poor single father, than he does with 2 parents or a single mother? Because the unbridled power this democratic system has given women to allow felons for child sex crimes to be in a welfare recipient's home around kids. That's what these fucking Democrats allow. All clown shit. Kill your baby, or let these creatures, these male creatures that our policies created, be around your kids while you alienate their father. Ladies, you can get all kind of shit did to your pussy without giving some predator access to your kids or your nieces and nephews. And then this nigga already documented as doing it before. I seen Kim Worthy ass go after people. I seen her destroy people. How the fuck is this nigga out of jail, bro? And you sitting here telling me he got a history of this shit. Kim, your ass at fault too. They say black women is the most least protected group of women. And you know what? I would have to agree, but it's not black men fault why they unprotected. It's black women fault. How the fuck you ain't know this nigga was a creep? Why is he around your niece? You know, Junior mama, which I don't agree with all the way, she stays in this nigga phone. How did this 13-year-old woman got a phone with a grown-ass man that don't pay the bill texting her? How is she pregnant and y'all ain't scratched the surface to look around? The fuck is wrong with y'all? I can't blame baby. And look what y'all lack of parenting. Y'all lack of care. Y'all lack of every motherfucking thing. And I heard what the city said. The city is saying you were so desperate for dick that this ain't the first child you done offered to this predator. That's what the city's saying. You despicable mofo, auntie, whoever. And the Lions just won. So I'm gonna get outside and make sure don't nobody else kid get touched. Cause you was a dirty dig, ladies. Do you got the right to date? Yeah. Do you got the right to do whatever you want to do? But don't allow your feelings to of feeling like you can do this and that to create trauma in somebody else's life. This shit is absolutely positively ridiculous. No way, shape, form, or fashion should something like this had to ever happen. But it has. It has. And I'm a not make no more of this video because this nigga going to jail in Michigan. So, we don't know, a whole lot of staircases and shit in jail in Michigan, man. Whole ass nigga. I'm gonna do my Detroit due diligence and stories and shit, man. But shit like this piss old Juan-O off, man. How this nigga get access to a kid, man? So now I got to go. I got to go audit I got to go audit everybody's house in life real fast. Make sure they ain't got no niggas like this around, man. I ain't gonna blame it on being light skinned either, but we out. You can have whatever you want in life, but that don't mean you gotta bring that shit around your kids, man. And this shit bothers me because women use feeling away to alienate a father away from his kids, or to alienate kids away from their father just for you to bring the predator around. And then that's funny. You don't want to listen to the man you created kids with. You don't want to listen to the man that created you. Women don't want to listen to nobody, but y'all keep giving access to all you have to these predators. Makes absolutely no sense, man. Democratic values. Democratic motherfucking values, man. We out.